see how long it takes. There it is. That wasn't long at all. Well, hello, anybody. If you're out there, pop something in the chat for me. There's Kath. Hey, Kath. How are you doing today? Debbie's sitting outside cutting fabric. She got more fabric. Hey, Terry, how are you doing? I've got Liam today. Been a challenge trying to keep him off the iPad. So he's got free reign for the iPad for the next 2 hours. Hey, Marjorie, how are you doing? Sandy, what are y'all up to today? Oh, Debbie's muted. She's tearing fabric. You better come say hey.
Yeah. Hello, girls. I'm tearing fabric. And Pearl said it was live. So I guess I have to mute when I got to tear.
Hey, Lori, how are you doing? Did y'all see that beautiful toile?
No, I didn't. You didn't show it to me.
No, I didn't. See what we've got going on here. I've got this wallpaper. I hate wallpaper. I hate it. I hate it. It won't lay flat. Hey, Janine, how are you doing? Debbie, Epps, Lori, Paint Girly. And I did a boho box today. Hi, Nick. How are you doing? And I've got this beautiful moire wallpaper. And I thought for the shabby chic journals, this would be wonderful. So I found that when I was cleaning out storage and thought I'd go ahead and bring it home. Hey, Rhea, how are you doing? I need a nap. That's how I'm doing. I slept really great last night and felt great when I woke up this morning. It's been a challenge to keep that child out from behind the iPad the whole time. I'm going to do these as giveaways, Debbie. We'll do 3.
All right, I'm going to put a number in because there's 23 people here. Let's go because I have to leave at 2.
Yep, Debbie's leaving at 2, which is 3 my time.
Oh, heck.
I know Zan is not going to be here today because she's with those girlies. And that's the best place to be. Hey, Jen, how are you doing? You're off for the summer. What are you doing this summer? You driving that bus yet? She's having to learn how to drive one of those buses. Tomorrow, Liam and I are going to go to my cousin's house. What'd you say?
I said, get your numbers in, girls.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
last call, y'all. My cousin and her husband both had their 85th and 86th birthdays. And mine's coming up this weekend. So I told Liam we're going to go get lunch and cake and take it to their house because we don't see them very much anymore. And I think it's important to spend time with people you love because nobody's going to live forever. Not on this earth anyway. Video. Oh, that'd be great. We'll have to all go take a look at that. All right, we got 2 more in. Last call. We're going to put the stop in.
getting my number generator up here. Hold on.
All right. It looks like we're about to get rain here too, Debbie.
All right, we're going to do the closest going over. 35. Marjorie's 38. I think it's Marjorie. 38.
38. Marjorie, I've got these little paper packs. I bought these from somebody else ages ago. This is the way it's supposed to go. This is A. It's 10 sheets. This is B. And this is C. And all of these are 10 sheets. So, Marjorie, you pick first, and then whoever's above and below will get the others.
Jen's Crafty Cottage and Debbie Howard.
Okay. Okay.
A for Marjorie.
I got it.
Jen's Crafty Cottage. What are you looking at?
B or C? This is this has got a bird in a cage. It's got an Eiffel Tower here and some sort of tropical thing there. Jen wants C. You got it, Jen. Thank you.
All right. And then Debbie Howard will get what's left.
Yep. Thank you, ladies. All righty. I'm going to move this out of the way, but before I do, I'm going to give you a sneak peek, y'all. We'll do this in just a little bit. That's all you're going to get to see right now. One thing I have is buttons. Bags of buttons. So if anybody's interested in buttons, we do that. What I did, I'll show you. Let me move this out of the way. I don't need that. I have Debbie. These came from that estate sale. You can see how big this bin is. I've already done up a ton of bags, and what I did was I used this little silver scoop and scoop it. They're heaping when I scoop it up and put it in a bag, and they're $2 each. And you can see I got a few. The color of the bag is just what I happen to have. And what I did was they were all colored buttons, but I had another big thing of white and I had another big thing of dark buttons. So some of these are newer, but some of them are older. And I had some pink ones I put in there, and I wanted you to have a variety, but you got lots of color.
I am not seeing anybody, Pearl.
No, nobody for buttons? All right, we'll get those out of the way. What have I got? I have wallpaper on. I don't know how many yards I have, so I'm going to say I have 8. And this again is that moire type that I thought would be awesome for shabby chic. And you could also do other, other styles with it. It's a very muted cream and ivory. And I'm going to do this for, hey, Belinda, I'm going to do this for $1.50 a yard.
Belinda, you didn't send me your info, honey, from the sale, and I have a big bag of stuff, and I think somebody sent me your info, but I haven't heard anything from you. So please check your PayPal because I need to ship your package. It's big, and I have no place to store it. And I don't think Ivy heard from you either. She messaged me to say that she needs you to get a hold of her. So we're trying to send you an invoice, and you need to pay as soon as you can, please. Marjorie for 2. Debbie Howard for 1.
Okay.
Hey, oh, Shabby Chic Rosebud. Is that Rose? Is that Rose? Is that you, Rose? Shabby Chic Rosebud ones. I think it's Rose. I hate to say her last name in case she doesn't want me to, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah. Let me put my banner up. I didn't do that yet. Where am I? Here I am.
20 yards of it. Okay, it's Rose, and she'll send her info. How
Fantastic.
many
Thank you.
do you have, Pearl?
I think I have. I don't know. I mean, it's just hard to tell. I have that much.
If Marjorie's wanting to know if you're got plenty. Rhea
Well,
wants
I'll make a list and I'll share out between everybody and then, try to fill as much as I can. This has got to be cut. I'll leave it on there, but not charge for it. They had a rubber band on there. There's still workable piece, but I don't want to sell that part. So
how many do you want, Marjorie? Put in chat how many you want, and you'll probably get what you want.
All right, let me get Rosebud. Rosebud wants one. Okay, fantastic. Thank you. And I see Rhea.
Yeah, I said Rhea. You must not have heard
me. I didn't hear you. Yeah. Yeah, just let me know how much you'd like to have, Marjorie. Okay, 5 total. Okay. That shouldn't be a problem. I feel like I'll be able to do that. I just couldn't. It was in storage, and I started to take it to the thrift, and then I thought, no, there's too many of the shabby chicers. You want 16, Debbie?
I want what?
Well, you put in D Ham 16.
Get my email for Belinda. I'm trying to get my email for Belinda because I need for her to send it so that I can get her package ready.
I got you, Debbie Howard.
Where's Debbie at? Are you modding or am I?
Well, I'm modding, but you missed her, so I got her.
Did you get me? I don't even see her. Oh, she's right under Marjorie.
Uh-huh.
And Belinda. Okay.
All right. Let me get that one out of the way.
All right. There's my email, Belinda, right there.
Some of these things I'm going to throw down if there's no interest. It does not hurt my feelings at all, but it's going away tomorrow. I found some of these. That's got both, and it's got some paper on it. That's got that's broken on that side, but that's not broken, so that could be made into one. This one has both intact. There's the order for that one.
So are these empty spools?
These are empty spools. Some of them still have some paper on it. I'm not taking it off. Some of them have a lot of paper on it.
Your payment later today, Pearl. And can you send everything together?
Okay. I will not be invoicing until next week. I can hold your order and get everything in it next week and do it that way. And then you save on shipping. So let me see what I can do.
Pearl.
$1. I want them to go away. All right. All right. You're going to get the 2. I don't have the strength in my hands to do it. So that counts as 1. Black, 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 black. That's got a broken one on it. I'm not going to put it out there. These are
Do they have metal ends on a Pearl?
Only one.
Well, Kath, if you want the one with the metal end, say so, honey.
Yep, that's C. That'll be C. The reddish brown or cordovan color is B.
Oh, you're doing them A, B, C. Why don't you just do them random?
I don't care. Well, whatever.
Well, I would just do them random.
All right.
Got the one with the metal end, and they're just random. $1 a spool, and some of them still have the piano roll on them.
Yep.
Anybody else for spindle spools?
Now, I don't have the strength in my hands to do it, but you can take that off. You can cut it down, and then you can hang something from it. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Elisa.
It doesn't have 3 A's. I mean, they're all, Elisa says A times 3, B times 2.
Got that right there. Then I have 3 more A.
All right, so give Elisa 3A and 2B. Debbie wants the paper. So you want one with the paper on it, Debbie? Hi, Tammy.
All right. So I've got Elisa right here. I've got
Okay.
Debbie Howard. I've got Kath. Who else was left?
That's it.
Okay. There's 2 more left. If anybody would like those. Like I said, you can take that off. You can cut it whatever length you like and make something that you can hang from it. They just have got to go on. All right. So let me get that.
Lisa will take them.
Okay, you got it, Elisa. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. Rosebud wants 2. So let's give the last 2 to Rosebud, to Rose.
All right.
Sorry, Elisa. I'm going to share with Rose.
And she got 4 black. Hold on.
That is me, Belinda. I am Dutch Ridge Primitives, Debbie Ham. That is me.
All right. Well, those are gone. I just need them gone. They were going to go away one way or the other. All right. Let's see what I can find. All right. I have these. I found these in storage and brought them home. We're going to do A, B, C, D, E, I think, Debbie.
Okay.
So this has the little sloped edges on it. It's got this red, white, and blue fibers on it. That's going to be A. This is B. It's a spool for thread. And you can see how big it is. I'm not measuring. That's going to be B. C is a small bottom. There's nothing at the top. It's a little tapered right there. I think you can. Let's see if I can get it to show up. It's a little tapered right here. It's got this orangey color on there. That's C. D, I have 2, but they both have a broken end. But if you're using it for display, you can put your lace on there and have that not show. So that's going to be 2D. And I have 1E. It's flat on this side. And then it's got the little cogs on this side. That's going to be E. They're $3 each.
Thank you, Belinda. I really appreciate it, honey. All right. Well, we're going to go up and down so everybody gets some. McMouse Terry, D.
All right.
Jen's Crafty Cottage, B.
All right.
Elisa, A. A's off the table?
Yes. I have C, 1D, and an E left.
A C. Okay. Debbie Howard, a C. All right. Going back to the top.
I have 1D and 1E left.
So Terry, a D.
All right. Let me try to stick these where they'll stay. Nope.
And Jen's Crafty Cottage, an E.
Okay. I'm going to be doing a lot of this over the next few weeks, just pulling things out, and they're going to go away. And if y'all aren't interested, my feelings are not hurt. They'll just go to the auction or the thrift. So who got this last one? Jen.
Jen's Crafty Cottage got
Yeah.
E.
Yeah.
And guess what, girls? I got another whole truckload of fabric, and oh my, it's wonderful fabric.
She did.
I'm coming
couldn't
on to
believe
sell out yard fabric tonight. So I hope you girls aren't fabriced out because, man, do I have the fabric.
And she's got some pretty stuff.
Oh, boy.
Where did it go? Where did it go? All right.
It's fabric D-stash. You girls that bought a whole bunch, I went ahead and invoiced you because I had no place to store it. Those girls that only bought 1 yard or something, it's in my living room. So when I sell tonight and tomorrow, I'll invoice you.
All right. I'm going to put these right here. Looking for my tape. It's never where I need it when I need it. Oh, well. I can always go back and watch right. My favorite thing to do. All right, let's see. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way because I know everybody's excited about it. I have 7 yards. It's going to be $3 a fat quarter. I got a good price on it, but not a great price. And so I can't really go any lower than 3 on that. And it's the drapery width. It's a 54-inch wide. And I grabbed it simply because this pattern is perfect for the journals. It's not a huge, ginormous pattern. So, $3 a fat quarter.
Elisa 2.
Okay.
Marjorie 3.
Okay.
Jen's Crafty Cottage 2.
Okay.
Rhea 1.
Alrighty.
And JMH a yard that Kath is proxying.
Okay.
Paint Girly. Is that Lori?
Lori. How many did she want?
1.
Okay. Got it.
Wilhelmina 1.
Okay.
Rose 3.
Okay.
And
got it.
Another total of 2.
For 2. Okay. Great. All righty. Thank you, ladies. I can never pass that up. If you didn't see my story, it's like I kept telling myself, go home. You don't need to go to a thrift. Don't go, don't go, don't go. But I just kept feeling pulled. And I walked through the store and didn't see anything. And I thought, you just wasted your time. And I walked around a corner and there it was. And I thought, thank you, Lord. Because everybody loves this toile.
And she's going to thrift whether it says go home or not.
Not always, Debbie. I've been
Not
being
passing
good.
it by.
I have been being good. All right. This rose wallpaper, I did not cut this. I picked it up and it was just this way. So I'm not going to do full yard pieces on this. Like this up here, you can use this, but the top part's cut off, and you've got this on the side you can use, so it's usable. But what I'm going to try to do is cut it. Did I mention that I hate wallpaper? I'm going to try to get everybody's piece cut where you get this in the center, because you can use it. You can use that, of course, but I want to try to get everybody a piece like that. So I'm going to say 3/4 to 1 yard, and it's going to be $2. And I'm going to get you as much as I can that's usable, not chopped off at the top. I don't like that. I don't like it when it's all chopped off and you can't really use it. I've got an entire roll.
Rosebud 2.
That's unopened. So I'm hoping I can get everybody what they want.
Lisa 1.
Okay.
Jen's Crafty Cottage 4.
Okay, fantastic. I'll get everybody as much as I can on there. Where is my tape? And I've got a bunch of these little small pieces, so you'll get some of those too. It's going away. Keep everything together. All right. I did this one ages ago, but I still have some. And it's the stick-on shelf liner type thing. But it's this pretty, it's upside down. It's this pretty tile pattern. So I'll do this for $1 a yard, and I should have probably at least 6 to 8.
Lisa 1.
Okay.
Cat 1. What color is it, Pearl?
It's blue.
Okay, blue, Terry.
Let me hold it up. I'm going to hold this little piece up so you can see it better and you can see the pattern.
Paint Girly 1.
Kath, and then Lori. Okay.
Did you get Debbie 2?
Nope, not got her now. Okay.
Terry 1.
All right. And that's perfect. Thank you, ladies. And I'm going to cut it. I'm not going to send that piece. I'm going to make sure it's not cut across part of the design. All right.
Was that about a 2-inch circle, Pearl?
Do I have what?
Is that about a 2-inch circle?
No, it's larger than that. Let me measure it. If somebody's
just send me that piece that you're not going to cut. Give me that piece.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to cut it out with my 2-inch circle.
I have ribbon. And if nobody's interested, it does not hurt my feelings at all. But this will be going either to the auction or the thrift. And I'm doing it for $1 a roll. And let me gonna take just a second and do it all in a bag. I don't know that any of this may have like, this one may have like a yard cut off of it or something. I didn't do it. Apparently I bought it that way. Pumpkins. I don't see any more like that. Oh, and this one's for Sandy. I got you on this one, Sandy, okay? I knew as soon as I saw that it needed to go to you. All right, this one's different. All right, we got A, B, C, D, and E.
How much?
$1 a roll. This one sold for $9.99. I probably had that for 20 years.
Elisa, A and C. Debbie, they don't take up that much space. She wants you to take them off the roll. Pearl doesn't have time to do all this. She's got to get her house cleaned. but she
Well,
can
if you put several, I will take. I'll do what I can.
Debbie Howard, A, B, and C. Take it off the roll. Wait. Oh, wait. Whoa.
Yeah.
Hold on. Elisa got how many of each do you have?
Well, I had 4A, 2B, C is gone, 1D, and 1E.
Okay, so got to share. So Elisa an A,
Mm-hmm.
Belinda an A, Debbie Howard an A. Because Belinda came in above Debbie.
Yeah.
Elisa for C.
Okay, got that.
Belinda for B. Another B.
I have 2Bs, yeah.
Another Debbie Howard a B. Is C gone?
Hold on. All right, I've got 1A, 1D, 1E.
Belinda for the E. Hey, Cindy, how are you? And that's all I'm seeing.
All right, fantastic. All righty. Those off the table. Then I have these. I probably had these forever too. This is a satiny type of ribbon with the carrots on it. Farm Journal fodder. And it's the whole thing. It's just been opened. It may actually have more than one.
Retire. I say go ahead.
What'd you say?
Debbie says, can she retire? Or Cindy says, can she retire? And I said, yeah, go ahead.
Yep, you can retire.
Yeah, and I'd love for you to come help me, Cindy, because I can way more than I can get done.
All right. So that is the wide, 3-inch wide. This is the 1-inch wide carrots. That's B. This is the carrot on that tan ribbon. That's C. This sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'll roll it all up and make it secure. I've got 2 of those. It's the tiny ribbon with the carrots. I've got 2 of those, 3 of those. And then I have, I think I may have more in this other part of the bag. Yeah, this is a different one. I'll show in just a second. This is that one. I mean, I've had this stuff everywhere, and I'm just trying to get rid of it. There's another one of those. All right, there's another teeny one. So I have 2A, 4B, 2C, 4D, and 1E. And E is the same thing. It's the carrot just looks a little bit different.
How much are they?
$1. I mean, I had this bagged up. I was going to throw it in the car and take it to the thrift. And I thought I'll offer it because somebody might want it.
Terry for D.
Okay.
Elisa for E.
Okay.
Belinda for A. You only have 1 D.
No, I have 3 more D.
Okay, no, you only had 1 E. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, did I say Lori for E?
No, I don't think. Let me see.
So Terry D, Elisa E, Belinda A,
Okay,
Lori,
this is Lori B, right?
Terry for D,
I got
Elisa
Terry for
for
D.
E, Belinda for A,
I got Belinda.
Lori Grungy Girl E.
I got her.
Back to the top.
Okay.
Elisa for D.
Okay.
Belinda for B.
Okay.
I know, Big Girly and Grungy Girl. That's why I said Grungy Girl. So Grungy Girl wants D. Lori.
She wants another D.
She wanted an E.
A D. Okay. Okay.
And D.
A D and an E.
Back to the top. A C, a D, and an E for Belinda.
A C. A B.
A D is in David.
B's gone.
E. I thought we had more than one E.
We did. They're all gone.
Okay, because Elisa got an E. All right. So what do you got left?
They're all right here. They're all right here. I got a Lisa for us. I've got a Lisa for a D.
And she should get an E and a D.
She got an E and a D.
Okay.
Those are good.
So what do you have left?
Well, I have Lori B for a D.
And she should have got an E and a D.
E was gone. There was only one E.
Okay. And so Lori got a D. All right. So what is left?
All right. Well, Lori didn't want two of those, though. I've got a D, a C, 3B, and 1A left. I have Belinda for
She should get A, B, C, D, and E. But if you don't have an E, an A, B, C, and D.
Well, I have an A, so Belinda gets an A.
A B, a C, and a D.
Okay. A B, a C.
And if you don't have a D or an E, I was going up and down the line. So
I have one last D. All right. Does that have everybody? Is everybody happy? Yeah, I got that, Elisa. Thank you.
So what is left?
Yeah, Elisa got the E. That's I have 3 B's left. If anybody. All right, Rosebud is saying that
Lori had the first E. No, she didn't. Elisa had the first E. Terry was first with a D. Elisa came in next with an E. Belinda an A. Grungy Girl Lori an E, but you only had one E, correct?
Correct.
Then Lori Grungy Girl wanted a D.
Okay.
And then if you go down, if we're going back again,
I have 3 B's left if anybody would like that.
All right, 3 B's, girls. We're moving on. Anybody for another B? Belinda was the only one that got a B. Moving on, Pearl.
All right, let me get these off the table. Elisa, do you want all 3 of them or just one of them?
Lisa wants a B. How many would you like, Elisa? Just one, she says, okay. Pearl.
Thank you, Elisa. And I'm going to be able to do more lace on spools because Elisa sent me some old wooden spools. So I'm going to try to get some of that done in the next week. These 2 go over here. All right. I have some red and white gingham Oh, here was it. Did anybody else want another A? Was somebody else wanting an A? The wide.
Belinda was the only one that wanted A.
Okay.
Shabby Sparkle Crafts by Diane.
Hey, Diane, how are you doing?
Diane takes that last B, and there's an A left, Diane, if you want that last A. But give Diane the last B.
Well, there's two, Diane. There's two. And if you'd like the A, I've got an A too. And Diane, if I could get you to go ahead and send me your information to the email that's scrolling below. Shabby Sparkly Crafts. I feel like I know you, but
I think we know. I think we know her, but she better
tell me, Diane, who you are.
Okay, give her an A. So give her an A and a B.
Shabby Sparkly C. Shabby Sparkly C. All right, that leaves one B. I'll go over there out of the way. All right, that goes in that bin. And this is the same. It's different.
She said she's bought a lot before, but I would say you better.
If you don't mind, go ahead and send me your information again. I would really appreciate it because I'm a space cadet lately with so much going on. All right, where is the other? All right, I have more of this stuff, but I have to get it together for the next sale. This is what I have for today. I have this red and white gingham. It's a 3-inch ribbon. Came out at Valentine's a couple years ago. And it was selling for $5.99. I've got one A. Where'd my letters go? There they are. I have 3B. This is a 1 5/8 inch, so almost 2 inches. Let's see if we can get it to. I want you to see it. It's not white. It's red and the ecru, the natural color. And I have 3 of those. That'll be B. C, I only have one. It's a blue and white gingham. D is a blue and white gingham, but it's wider. This one is 7/8 of an inch. It's the narrow one. This one is 1.5 inches, but it's that same blue and white. That's D. E is the strawberry. All right, come on. It's hard with the cellophane on there.
$1.
$1. That's going to be E, and I've got an F this time, Debbie.
Okay.
This is this natural stuff. I don't touch it. I'm not opening that. I'll be sneezing, itching forever. It's a 2.5 inch natural. Let's see if we can get it to show.
Burlap?
That's burlap type stuff, yeah. Or raffia. Drives me crazy.
So when as I tell them to you, pull them off the table, Pearl.
Okay, I will.
All right, going in $1, girls.
Thank you, ladies, because this is a blessing to get this out of my way. Yes, I remember that now, Pam. Diane. I said Pam.
Crafted by Christy. A B.
A B?
B is in boy.
Okay, you said A B, and I'm thinking, okay, A B.
Crafted by Christy. A B.
Christy, okay.
Kath for an F.
All right, that's off the table.
Rose, a B, as in boy.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Diane, an E.
And this is 007. Okay. All righty.
Belinda, a B, as in boy.
Okay.
Rhea, F is gone. Debbie Howard, A.
Okay.
All right, going back to the top. A, F is gone. Belinda, a C.
Okay.
The only thing we have left is
It's a
D.
D. Yep.
And that's going to Belinda.
Okay, great. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's see. I have this bag. It has the black and white chalk paper crinkle. It has the raffia, the natural color, gold color, sage color, and rust color. It has this, it's not a lot, it's just a little bit of that paper stuff. And this Easter grass that's silver. All of it for $2 to the first meeting. It's worth it just for the raffia.
Not seeing it.
Okay. That's a thrifter. I took a book apart.
Christy.
Take it. You got it, Christy. Thank you. I need to talk to you about paper and envelopes. I got envelopes.
Are you selling some of those envelopes today?
I don't have them ready today. Now, I want to put together a large bundle, and I haven't had time to do it. All right, what else have I got right here? We did the fabric. Oh, let me look. Oh, I was going to get that book out. Let me show you the book. And I paid $10 for it. And I don't regret it because it's awesome. This is a new illustrated self-didactic encyclopedia of modern education in French. And that is the end paper for the cover. And it is from 1922, I believe. Yep, 1922. I can't see it. And so there's so many different things in here. This is something to do with art, design, composition, spirals. There's this section was all dedicated to art. Then you go into some music.
How much is it, Pearl?
I'm doing signatures.
Okay.
And each signature has 1, 2, 3, 4 folios in it. And it's going to be $2 a signature. And it'll be random. I'm not going to give, like if you get 3, I'll probably pull 1 from the front, 1 from the middle, 1 from the back, so that you're getting a variety of things. But it's all kinds of different layouts. I mean,
Lori Granger Girl 3.
Okay.
Rose 3.
Okay.
Penny 8.
The Penny Bee. Hey, Penny.
Marjorie 3.
Okay.
Diane 2.
Okay.
Kath 2.
Okay.
Elisa 2.
All righty. Thank you, ladies. Thank you all. Kathy, you think this is something Zan would like? Should I put her on the list, or she can just email me? She's having fun with those girls. How are you doing, Penny? I'm sorry I missed you last Thursday. I don't remember what I was doing, but I don't think I was here. All right. Now, I can't reach them, but I still have 1881 Lamode signatures. It would take an effort to try to get to them. But if anybody wants more of those, let me know, because I've still got quite a few, and I've got another book to take apart.
$5?
$5. I'm sticking with that price. Right, Rhea? All right, let's see what else I can uncover right here.
Diane wants 2 Lamodes.
All right.
Terry wants 2 Lamodes.
All right. And that was Diane wanted 2 and Terry wants 2.
And Rose wants 1.
Okay. Yeah, I got blessed with the books, and so I've kept the price low enough that people can afford to get more than one. They all have women in it. All of them do. Oh, you want to say hi? No? I told you where the snacks are.
They're not washed.
You can't wash it?
Oh.
Get a banana. Get a yogurt. They're saying hi, Liam. He is a trip. He is a trip. All right. Let's see. I have so much stuff crammed in this room. All right. I don't know who might be interested in this, but I'm going to show it. We took apart the one dress. And this is the other one. So this is the fabric. And here's the skirt. And what I did with the last one is I can do 4 quarters of this fabric in the skirt. And they're $6 each.
Rosebud wants another Lamode.
All right.
And they're $6 each.
Yes, I have 4 pieces. And what it is it's I'll take it apart at the waist. I'm keeping the bodice. I'm going to make a journal for my daughter and use some of this fabric, and I can just use what's in the bodice. But I've got the whole skirt.
4, Debbie, Howard, you want 4 of them? Last time I didn't get many photos. So do you want 4 more, Debbie?
Or you want a total of 4?
I'll see what she says. This is going in $6.
Okay. And there's only 4 of these available. And it's hard for me to do this, but it's got to go away. She doesn't want it.
Howard wants 4.
Okay, I got it.
And give her some with photos in it this time.
I thought they all had photos in it. I mean, everything I saw did.
She said she didn't get many photos.
All right.
All right. Diane will take 1 of these.
Okay. And you can see, I made this for my daughter when she was in high school. And you get that pretty seam binding lace on the hem.
That's all I'm seeing, girl.
All right, that's fine. It's got to go.
Okay. Carol says, I'm sorry. I charged her 50 cents every time she said sorry. And I'm going to charge you 50 cents every time you say it's got to go. It's got to go.
Good luck getting that from me.
I know.
It is beautiful fabric. I had a pink satin that I sold already, and it had a damaged skirt, but it still had a lot of. And this is probably,
Give Rose one.
okay, it's over 30 years old.
I know, J9. Good plan. You're right. He's wearing out. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Wow.
Gotta go.
And here's the slip I made to go under it. So if anybody wants some of this green net and green taffeta that I made the underskirt out of, I can do some of that too.
How much is it? How much is it, Pearl?
I'll do $3 a panel. I can get 4 panels. And you'll get a piece of the taffeta and
All
a
right,
piece
so
of the net,
Debbie wants a piece of the dress.
the dress.
All right, and then $3 a panel, you're saying?
Yes, on this. I thought about trying to sell it, but finding somebody that it would fit, you know.
Well, Diane's going to take a panel.
All right.
Rose wants a panel.
Okay.
How many panels you got?
4. There's 4, just like the other.
Okay. And Debbie wants a panel.
Okay, that leaves 1 available. If anybody changes their mind and wants one, just let me know. It was a beautiful dress on her. And that hem, I was rushing to finish this, and we were bowling. And I was sitting there hemming, not watching anything. And I would get up and throw the ball and run back and sit down and start stitching again. I almost had a 300 game because I wasn't paying attention. They told me what I was doing, and it messed me up in the last round, the last frame. Because I wasn't paying attention. I was just rushing. And then there's this one. And this is just a light blue taffeta, turquoise. I hemmed that one on the machine. And I'll do the same. I'll do 4 on the skirt panel.
Rose, you want the panel? You mean not the under? You want the panel? She'll take the last panel, so it must have been the first one you sold.
Okay.
Oh crap! And it's raining. And then how much is this? Here, Jack, can you put the lid on this?
I'll do $4 on that.
All right.
I've got you. Okay, so you want 2, so you'll get the whole front.
All right, and this blue one going in is $4.
Rose, make sure we understand that you want the dress or the slip panel.
Well, she said the panel. So
well, both of them were sold in panels, though, so I want to just make sure.
All right, so tell me what you want, Rose. Is this rain going to last, Jack? Does it look like it's set in? No.
And this is just a pretty turquoise.
Slip. The slip.
The slip. That's what I thought.
All right. And on this blue one here, Debbie Howard wants one and Diane wants one.
All right, hold on. Let me get this taken care of so I have it right. Okay. So I still have 1 panel left on the dress. And the slip is gone. And this is Debbie Howard.
And Diane.
And Diane. Okay. Fantastic. I really hate cutting it up.
What I'm going to keep working on.
But I'd rather the fabric get used to make something pretty with than to just sit. It's been sitting for, well, my grandson's 32.
Kind of turquoise, Rose.
Yep, it's turquoise. And so I'd say this is about 40 years old. These were when she was in high school. These pieces are from those of y'all that weren't here, I went to an estate sale and there was a ton of fabric from the 70s and 80s.
Rosebud wants one.
All right. Go plug it in. Not working at all? All right. Tell me what she wants one of this one.
The turquoise.
The turquoise. Okay. All right. There's one left. If anybody wants one. Bring it here, hon. Let me see. Where have you got it plugged in? I'll be right back.
I hope you girls aren't burnt out on fabric. Are you still interested in fabric?
Color, draw, do something. You know, I told you, you've got to find something to do. If you come in here again, I'm going to make you work. How's that sound, y'all? If he comes in here again, he's going to work. All right, so these pieces can vary in size a little bit. This was a quilt maker. She was a well-known, a world-renowned quilt maker and designer, and she designed a lot of the templates and things. So, did you? I hope you're happy with it. So, let me catch my breath. Let me get a drink of water. Okay. I had samples, tons of samples from an American company and tons of samples from a German company. These are from the German company and they're from the 70s, 80s. And they're very different. And there's only like one of each. So we're going to do A, B, C, D. We're going to do as many as we can get on the table. Hey, Wendy, how are you doing? This is going to be A.
Is it just one of each?
Just one of each. That's all I've noticed that I have. Now, this one is longer, but it's not quite as wide as that one. So like I said, they're going to vary just a little bit. And this is the pattern. All right, come on, focus. There we go. Just little dots that make like a little square. That's going to be, these are going to be $1 a piece, Debbie.
Okay.
And here's one. Whoop. I actually have 2 of C. And this is the color and the pattern. This is a navy with a purple and the white with the little flower. So there's 2 of those. This one has a little piece cut out of it. Oh, this is different. No, it's not. It's the same. It's the same. I'll reduce this one. That's going to be C. Here is the same pattern in purple. Are you? Isn't it fun? It's totally different from what was out there on the American fabric market. So this is that same kind of little flower. It's not. There we go. Little daisy type flower with the blue dot. And I have 1, 2, 3.
4.
You gonna count for me? 5. All right, so I have 5 of D. This blue is different than that one. It's completely different. It's more like that purple one with the daisy, but the daisy is in another blue and it's got the purple dot. I've got 1, 2, got 2 of those. So that's going to be,
All right, pull them off the table as we sell them so I can keep track of what we're doing.
okay, we'll just do these and then I'll do another round. I've got enough to do one more round.
Rose for B.
All right, B is off the table.
Belinda, a C.
All right. Are there any more C's out there?
No.
All right, I'm going to give you the whole piece then. The one that doesn't have the little bit out of it.
Diane wants a C.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Diane wants a C.
oh okay.
She just came in. Belinda wants a D. And Belinda is Bilinda. Bill Linda.
Okay. Don't touch my computer.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Move before you get whacked. All righty. These are going to go into a cut up bin. Listen to me. Look at me. Go get a book. Go get a drawing pad. Pen. Go do something. Go. You're not doing this. All right. This is a purple. And this particular one had this border on the bottom.
Wait a minute. Go back. Diane wants an A and an E. She just came in.
Let's see. The A was the red one, right?
You'll have to tell us, Diane. All right, Christy.
I only had 3 left on the table. See you in a bit, Christy. We got 1 more hour, though. All right, let me just go back a second on my laptop and see if I can.
You're welcome, Belinda. And I got your payment. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate it. It'll go out tomorrow because my man's already been here.
Diane wanted which ones?
A and E.
And E was that's C. That was the blue one. Let me know if I've gotten this right, Diane. I'm looking at, I backed it up to look at it. I'm trying to get my pens from the other.
Red and blue.
Yep, that's what I got.
She did sell the Toile, Jen, but she still has some left.
I still have some.
How many do you want? It was $3 a fat quarter, Jennifer. $3 a fat quarter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got another yard left at least. How many would you like? How many fat quarters would you like, Jen?
Two.
You got it. Let me pin that back on so I'll be looking for it. Did those, did that.
Martha wants a fat quarter of the Toile.
Okay, Martha. You got it. Thank you very much. All right.
Want to come help me sell fabric tonight?
I
Oh, mercy.
know. All right. Let's just, I don't think is anybody interested in this type of fabric? I don't want to keep throwing it down if nobody's interested.
What is it?
This same fabric.
Well, put down one more round.
All right. This is 2 pieces. I'll cut it in half. Unless somebody wants both of them. Because I'm selling it in the sample size pieces. That's what I had down before. So this is just like that other one. It's brown. It's got the pink flowers, pink and kind of a khaki color, and then it's got the border. So that's going to be A.
I'm going to try to start at 5, Marjorie. I'm going to try. I have an appointment in 3 and it's 90 minutes, and then I'm coming home and making a link and selling.
All right, this I have a full yard of. So I'll hold that back. I thought I had all this organized, but then I've moved it twice, so it's gotten kind of bumfuzzled. Here is this green stripe. It goes this way. It's pretty little sage greens, a dark and a light sage green. And that'll be B. And I have this piece. It's a pretty, I forget what that blue is called, y'all. I just can't think today. He's kind of got me frazzled today. It's okay when we go and have fun, but when we're here all day and he wants to be in front of the iPad, we get a little frosty with each other. That's going to be C. And I have this piece. It's wider, but it's shorter. It's that blue, and it's got the pink and different blue flowers on it. And that's going to be D. And this is all I've got left of this, Debbie.
$1.
$1.
Central time, Diane. 5 o'clock Central time.
And I don't know why the air conditioner's not coming on today.
Kath for B.
Okay.
Diane for C.
All right.
Deborah Wilson for A. Hi, Deborah.
Hey, Deb, how are you doing? How you been keeping?
All right. Deborah.
I have D left.
Debbie Howard.
Okay, great.
Okay, my girl just called and she's sick. She has to reschedule, so I don't have to go anywhere.
Okay. All right. Let's see if I've got that piece. I think I did this piece already. I know I did this piece already, but I'm gonna throw it down because Debbie might be interested in it. So this it's doubled, so that's the size of it. I'm not throwing down little bitty pieces, y'all. Those going in a bag. So this is a pretty what I would call like a maroon or it's looking bright red when I hold it up to the camera, but it's not. I want you to make sure you understand it's not a bright red. And it's got that little spray of flowers on it with a touch of blue in it. That's going to be A. And I've got another one of these as well, I think, left over. So this again is the German sample fabric. And this is a pretty blue with a lighter blue and white. And that little dot is a little dot of purple. That's B. And I can do, see, I've got yardage of this one too. So let me do yardage on those. Let's see what else this is. All right, this is cut. So I can do this one and I can get 2 pieces out of this. 2 generous pieces out of this. It's brown with that peach. Oh, come on, camera. I can't get it up any higher, I don't think, without it blurring. But it's like,
Is this still the German stuff?
yeah, this is still the German stuff. This is a kind of a peachy little rosebud shape. And I'm trying to get it so you can see the,
You can see it.
there it is. It's got the little white oval like a different leaf or something, see? So I can get 2 pieces out of this because this is ratty tatty. It's been cut up. But I know I can get 2 nice pieces out of that. And that'll be C.
Is that it?
That's it for this one, yeah.
Okay.
I thought I had it better organized, but I've moved things around and I got it all jumbled together again.
You ran before the go, Debbie. Belinda for A.
Okay.
Belinda for B and C.
You've got it. And it's B-I. I keep writing B-E. B-E.
Wait a minute. Give Debbie Howard C.
Well, there's 2 C's.
Okay. Well, then give Debbie the last C.
Okay. I just have to tear it apart. All right. There we go. So that's not sold. All right, I'm going to do fat quarters on these 2. I've got a little over a yard. And it's, so it'll be a generous fat quarter. This is the German fabric as well. It's pretty blue with a deep blue little vine and dot pattern on it. There's 4 available on that. And then I have this purple one. I'm having to look and make sure because sometimes they would cut a hunk out to use on something. So this is a yard as well. So I have 4 fat quarters on it. It's the same pattern, but it's kind of reversed. The darker tone is in the background. All right, come on. There we go. So the darker tone is in the background and the lighter tone is in the foreground. And that's the pattern. There's 4 available in that. I'm going to do it for $1.50 a fat quarter. That puts it in the same kind of range as those dollar small pieces.
You got 4 of each one.
I have 4 of each one.
Kath, an A and a B.
Okay.
Deborah Wilson, an A and a B.
Okay.
Rose, an A.
Okay.
Jennifer Miller, an A and a B. 1, 2, 3. And then Belinda will get the last B.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. All right. One of the things that I wanted to bring to the table today, thank you, ladies, on this fabric, is I have some Korean clothes. You better go find something to do, or I'm going to find something for you to do. And you won't like it. So if nobody's interested, then, I'm just going to take them to the thrift. Somebody can make use of it. But it's beautiful fabric. The rest of it's in the living room. I'll have to go get it. This is the only piece like this. This would be like a petite medium. It comes with the pants. And this is the jacket. And I would do this for $5 for this set. It's pretty satin. And you've got all the pretty embroidery you can cut out, and you can cut these out and use them. This is a pretty trim. And then you've got a ton of this pretty blue satin you can use.
Deborah Wilson.
Okay, thank you, Deborah. Give me just 1 second and I'll grab a stack. Actually, I'm going to put it on the belt. I'm looking for my pens over there, and I moved them over here. So there's some other pieces that are really cute too. They're very different. All right, I just grabbed the bin. What's one more bin in here, right? All right. Some of these, I'm just looking at the fabric. These are a kind of a trouser they wore. They're really got this high waist that comes up, and they're lined with a really nice fabric.
Tell Liam to draw a picture of an elephant for Kath.
Hey, Liam, come here. Liam, come here. So you're getting this pretty satin material. One of my ladies, Miss Kath, would like for you to draw her a picture of an elephant. Would you do that? Please? Is your iPad still not working? I'm sorry. Try taking that. All right, I'll come in there in a minute, and I'll take a look at it in a minute, okay? He's gonna die. It's not working.
I would too if my iPad wasn't working.
I know. So these are really unusual. They're very wide-legged. They're lined all the way down to the bottom. So you're getting this really pretty taupe-colored fabric and a very nice quality cotton lining fabric. So I don't know if these were supposed to be like heavier winter, but they're just very different. And they're very...
How much?
$3. Yeah, I'm just looking at the fabric. You've got a ton of fabric here to use. This is really pretty nice fabric.
When you get some volunteers, I'll take one too, Wooly, because you can't even see my desk.
Oh, goodness. My whole house is like that.
Rose is going to
Okay.
take that.
Thank you, Rose. I got these on an online auction for really cheap, and they got shoved in my storage room and 2 bins worth, and I've been cleaning that out, and so it's like, okay, that needs to go. And it's some wonderful fabric. All right, here is a top. And I've seen costumes where they wear this over a dress, and the dress looks like this. The top looks like this, and then it's gathered. So this is a lot of really pretty, high quality taffeta. I don't know if it's taffeta or I don't think it's taffeta. It's not bright, shiny. It's a really pretty color green. And you can see you get lots of fabric, large portions of fabric to work with, plus this lining.
How much?
$3. And there's the back. There are some little stains here and there. These were sitting in a box for I don't know how long, and I've had them in a bin. And the little sleeves are curved at the bottom. It's a really pretty. You could get a journal cover out of it. 4 journal covers just out of the 2 sleeves.
Debbie Howard.
Shabby chic color too. It's really pretty. That's one of my favorite colors. All right, I moved my pen so I wouldn't get. All right. I'm cleaning things out. And so I thought I'm going to offer them. If there's no interest, they go to the thrift. All right, this is a different style dress. This could be worn easily. Somebody did a really nice job on it. But this would be like a petite 4 or 6. It's got a little bit of staining on it. But if you like this type of really light crepe, you can see the texture of the fabric. It's got that little tiny texture in it. And then you've got the same thing. It's got 2 layers in the sleeve and the covered buttons. You've got the big bow in the back, and they do their bow, and then they have these tails that hang down straight. You know how we tie ours, and they go everywhere. And then you've got the chiffon. This is chiffon.
How much?
$3. I'm just pricing them all at $3. You're getting a ton of fabric. This is a long dress. So for shabby chic, this would be really pretty to use with shabby chic. Thank you, Wendy. I've got things set aside that if they don't, if nobody's interested in them, then it's going to I'm cleaning my house out. Just like I did the storage. It's got to go. I got one bookcase the other day and got it in, and that helped reorganize some areas. All right. These are weird pants. I think they wear these under their dress. And you can see the elastics right there. So this is more of, I don't know. I don't really even know what this is. I know it's not silk. But it's a lighter weight. It would be like the underskirt, I think, on a wedding dress. And I've got one. This is a little bit heavier fabric. But see, look, this is where the waist is. And there's the crotch down there. and there's the legs. Still a pretty fabric to use for shabby chic. So there's two. There's two of those, Debbie, and I'll take $2 each.
Oh, you said 3. I already put it in. Okay.
Oh, did you? Okay, we'll be $2.
$2.
Yeah, $2 instead of 3, y'all. We have a lot of Koreans around here, and I think that somebody's, the kids didn't want any of that old,
Wendy Cal.
old stuff, and the whole bins just got sold. Alrighty, thank you. This is a dress, and it would have been worn under one of that top, like that green. And this is a ton of fabric right here, a ton of really pretty blush colored organza. It's just a pretty blush. You can't have my little tomato. And this just lining fabric, really nice satin-like lining fabric. It's a huge amount of fabric. Let me give you just an idea.
Debbie Howard.
All right, this one is 5.
Oh, well, you said everything was 3, Pearl.
No, I didn't. I said those pants were 3.
They were 2. Everything else has been 3. You said everything's going to be 3. So, Debbie, it's $5.
No, it's okay. I'll do 3. I'll do 3. I'm confused, so I'm sorry, Debbie.
You said everything was going to be 3, and I been putting 3, and you said the pants were 2.
It's okay. It's my fault, Debbie. I just got confused.
Debbie Howard came in first. So wait a minute. So Debbie Howard, do you want this for $5? It's not 3. It's $5. If not, I'm going to give it to Deborah Wilson. So let me know, Debbie, if you want it for $5. No. So Deborah Wilson.
All right. Thank you. I apologize. That was my fault.
Anything in, but you said everything was
I know. It's my fault. I'm distracted. I'm distracted. And it's, we gotta work out how we can do this. All right. I'll have an A and a B, Debbie, and these will be $3.
Okay.
The lining is the same as the outside fabric. It has this really pretty knot and this pretty embellishment here and the ribbon here. This is what those dresses would be worn over. And then this is the back. And I've got it in this pink, which will be A, and this green, pretty darker green. It's got the same, this is the same, this is the same. It's just this fabric is different. So A and B, $3 each. This is our first Thursday together while I sell, so we've got to figure things out a little bit better.
It's Tuesday, Pearl, not
Oh,
Thursday.
Tuesday. I really am distracted. Tell me again.
Diane for A.
Okay. Thank you, Diane.
And Debbie Howard for B.
Okay. Thank you, Debbie. I mean, he was on his iPad all day. That's why he wanted to stay with me, because he wants to be on the electronics all the time, and I don't like that. It's not good for them. So we're going around and around about that. All right. This one is a little bit different. I only have one. This is the same type of fabric, but it's sheer. Has the same little designs in it, and in the darker blue. And you've got this big sleeve there with the two colors, and you've got the ribbon tie that's probably about a yard long. $3, Debbie. I do see a couple little stains right here, probably storage stains. And that is the only one I have like that.
I'm not seeing anybody, girl.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, Debbie Howard.
Okay. I just think it's a lot of really pretty fabric that can be used. And if you wanted to wear it, you could. All right. I have one of these. This is going to be $5, Debbie. Made in Japan. It is a beautiful kimono robe. I'm like a 10, 12. And it's big in the shoulders on me. I'm 5'4", and it's about 3 inches off the ground.
Bye, J9.
Bye, Janine. You too. And this is the fabric. I see a stain. It looks like ink right there. But it's definitely wearable. And it's got the peacocks on it.
Debbie Howard.
You got it, Debbie. Thank you. Alrighty. And the belt is with it. It's tied into the thing right here. All right. Let's see. All right. This piece will be $5, Debbie. This is a I guess an overskirt that they wear. It's got a loop right here that's pulled through, and then you got several little ties here. I don't know what for, but it's a beautiful bright pink satin. And this is what's at the bottom. And there's one panel, two panels. Okay, you got it. Thank you, Deb. It's a really pretty fabric. All right. There's a lot more color down on the bottom of the bin. Here's another one of those vests. It's just like the others. $3, Debbie. It's that same fabric, same design, same ribbon.
Not seeing anybody.
Okay. Let me get that out of the way. This is another skirt. It's going to be $5. This is a really pretty sapphire blue skirt. You've got all this beautiful blue satin to work with, and this is the pattern that's on it. It's embroidered. You can see the leaves are done in a dark blue. They may be appliques, but I can't tell. No, I think they're embroidered on there. And then you've got the lining on that too. But it's got these flowers across the bottom. So that's a yard.
Debbie Howard.
2 yards. You get about 2 yards of this material. Thank you, Debbie.
How much more of this stuff you got?
Just a couple more pieces, I think. You sick of it? You hate it?
No, I hate it. Nobody else wants it either, but Debbie, sell it to her.
Well, that's what I'm doing. All right, let me get that pinned on there. She's bossy, isn't she, lady?
Sorry, girls, I'm not feeling well today, so I'm kind of in a yucky humor. I'm not feeling well.
All right, Debbie, this is the matching top. I'm going to give you first dibs on this. The flowers are smaller.
How much?
$3. It's on both sides of the ribbon. I mean the tie. She is, isn't she, Diane?
Yeah, she'll take it, Debbie.
Okay. Thank you, Debbie. All right. Oh, this is really pretty. If you like golds and yellows, this is like a coat. This will be $5, Debbie. And it's it is a coat. You've got the gold lining. It's a little bit shinier lining, but you've got this beautiful, what's the word for that? It just went right out of my brain. It's got these roses on it. And then you've got the whole back to work with. I can't think of the right word.
No interest.
Nope. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to try to put down a couple of pieces. This is a child's skirt. It's got a big safety pin in it for some reason. I don't think I can get it out, so I'm going to leave it there. So you've got this beautiful red fabric. And it, why can't I think of that word? This will be $3, Debbie. And it's like the other one. It's open. It's like a wraparound skirt. I keep thinking embossed, but that's the wrong word.
Debbie Howard.
All right. Thank you, Debbie. I need for this to go away. All right. If you like purple, this is another wrap skirt. This one will be $5, Debbie. It's an adult skirt. It's a wraparound skirt. And this fabric is like an organza. And it's got this netted fabric behind it to give it a little more oomph. So you've got a ton. There's no seams on this fabric.
No interest.
No? Okay. Well, let's just put this stuff aside then. If we're losing interest, we'll move along. I do have a few more pieces. The man's pieces. There's a red. I want to see if there was anything different. There are several children's pieces. And then we'll stop with this. Let's see. There's this piece. It's got this beautiful embroidery on it. And I'll do it for $2, Debbie. And then you've got the same fabric in the back.
Debbie Howard.
All right. Thank you, Debbie.
Wendy, we can give you an option because Wendy and Rosebud wants one. So show the children stuff and we'll give them some options to get one.
Okay. Did you try it again, hon? Did you try your iPad again? Oh, are you doing something? All right, this is a larger piece. This would be for like a toddler. 2, maybe 3, if they're small. I'll do this one for $3, Debbie. You're getting a lot more fabric with this. And then I'll show you the back. So you've got the embroidered down here. This piece here. And you've got the embroidered flowers here. And
Rose.
then Rose? All right. Thank you, Rose. This is a blessing, though. I know it's not as appealing to everybody, but it's a blessing to be able to get this out of the house and not have to just give it to the thrift. As much as I support the thrifts, it's, you know, I have this little piece. And this little piece, and this must be something they wear just over their clothes. And let me see if I've got anything else children.
Wendy, do you want the one that Debbie got? She said someone could have it. Would you like to have it, Wendy Keller? Let me know, please.
All right. Here's this one. I'm just going to put these aside unless somebody jumps in and says they want it. And I'll put this one down. This is, again, for a very small child. This is pretty green and red. $2 on that. Let's see what else I have here.
Not seeing anybody, Pearl.
Okay. Let me see. Just trying to see if there's anything. Here's another really pretty one. It's got bling on it. It's a bright yellow. It's got the fuchsia and pink applique. It's got detail on there and here. And I'll do $2, Debbie.
Debbie Howard.
Okay, thank you, Debbie. Lots of pretty fabric to work with. All right, I've got one more to show, and then we'll move on to something else. Right. Let me see. I found something really interesting. We'll just move on. Oh, no, here it is. I put it on my chair and then locked it. It's still in the package. If you're not careful, I'm going to dress you up in one of these things, William. Make you go take a walk in the neighborhood. What do you think? All right, I don't even know what it is. All right, this is an adult top. Oh, it's an adult dress. You know those long skinny dresses you see them wearing in the movies? That's what this is. It'll be $5, Debbie. It's black satin. You've got your red 3D embellishments here around the neck.
Rose.
All right, Rose, you've got it. Thank you. It's a really pretty dress. It's got the big slits on either side. And we'll just stop with that one. And the rest of it's just gonna disappear. Debbie, are you ready to call it a day so you can rest and get ready for tonight?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay? All right. I just don't want you not feeling good.
You're ready to quit?
No, I can keep going. I thought we were going to stop around 3:30 my time. For today, this is the boho box. So this is going to be an offer up. I need to start it at 20. There is a reserve. And I don't know if we have any boho people in here right now, but we'll see. So it's a nice size box. It's 12.5 by 9 by 3.25. And I put some bling on the top. This is a piece of silk sari in a pretty turquoise blue or turquoise green with gold trim. This is another silk. It's an off-white color with these pretty greens. And this is another turquoise print. I've had these pieces for a long time. I bought these from somebody else when we first started selling, I guess about 8 years ago, 7 years ago. This has got a pretty pattern on it. It's just kind of hard to see it with the wrinkles in it. And then here's another piece. These are all silk. Pretty blue and ivory color. And then we get into all the other stuff. This was in my way, so I'll put it in there. It's just different silver blingy ribbons. This is another piece of Indian fabric. It's a really pretty pattern. And in it, I have a bag full of goodies, and we'll look at those in a minute. And then I layered all kinds of boho bling. So if you're a boho girl, there's lots in here. We'll look at that in a minute. I put in it's over a yard of this trim. And there is a small reserve on this. I put as much bling in here as I could. There's more than a yard of this particular trim.
Deborah Wilson's at 20.
There is this velvet trim with the gold. There's a yard of that. There are a few pieces that are a little bit smaller than a yard, but I tried to put things that were at least a yard or more. And here is this pretty pink with the gems on it. Here is a pretty little small trim with purple and turquoise, and these are little teeny sequins inside there, inside that fiber. And then there is a piece of this trim, and this is a yard. It's probably a little bit more than a yard. Pretty coppery color fabric with the metals and pearls and stones. There was just a little piece of this, but it was so pretty I put it in there. You've got the pearls. All right, let's see if I can get it to, it's picking up all the colors. My arms are tired. Let me see. Here we go. Let's see that better there. I know, lots of bling. I put lots of bling in here. There's not. I think this might be just an inch or so short of a full yard. It's that soft little fuzzy type fabric with the silver metal trim. This is another little small one, but really pretty one. And there's more than a yard of that one. I wasn't cutting anything. I just picked it up and dropped it in. This is a little more than half a yard on this particular one. Pretty green. Now there is a reserve, ladies. Debbie, let's go ahead and put in, I haven't done the bag yet. In about another minute or so, we'll put in a countdown. So this is a yard of this pretty green and vibrant red with the lame fabric that makes it glitter, and then the little metal threads on there. We don't have any boho people in here. Serious boho folks. This is a little piece that was cut off of a sari. It's got beads and gems and sequins on it. And then there's this piece. This came off of the bottom of a sari. It's about a yard, a little over a yard maybe. And there's this one. That is a yard. And then I have this one. And I'm not going to stretch it out because it just gets all tangled up. These are little metal pieces and little beads on the end. And this is a scarf, and it's got this pretty purple, variegated purple, beige, yellow, and pink, orangey pink trim on it. And it has that kind of crushed velvet look. This came off of a sari that I cut up a couple weeks ago. It's got lots of metal in it, lots of pretty shiny blingy. And there are these pieces. And I'm going to set that right in there. And we'll look at the little bag first. And this has several little small pieces. There is a peacock. There's a blingy button. And here's a little dangle with some bling and shine. I'm going to put that back in the bag. And there's that little piece. And then in this bag, I put this little piece this applique with blues and reds and purples. This little fibrous trim. There we go. How many thumbs up do we have, Debbie? And here is this pretty piece. Go ahead and put in a 30-second timer.
16 thumbs up.
Here's a pretty gold trim. Here is a pretty multicolored greens, blues, silvers on this pretty deep burgundy ribbon. That's about 20 inches. And then there are these. There's more of that bling. Here's an elephant.
What's your reserve, Pearl?
It was going to be at least $50. There's just so much more in here than I could do.
$50.
I know. I thought we had some boho people here today. I wasn't sure, so. I didn't have time to do two, so I just went with boho because it was in my way. It was right in front of me.
Either one of you want to pay 50. If not, we're moving on.
Yeah. Alrighty. I don't see anybody responding, so we'll just get it out of the way. Sweetheart, go in there, please. Go back in there. Okay.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to tell you to do. All right, I have some things on my desk that need to go away. All right, that's no problem. I have some of these that I'm going to give away, Debbie.
So we putting numbers in?
Yep, just put numbers in. Let's do some giveaways. I need these off my desk. So I have 1A, and that's going to be this one, ladies. It's the pretty magnolia. I have 1B, and it's got the birds on it. I have 2C. Have the pretty flowers on it. And it's got the cutout edge. I like those. That's C. And I have a D, and it's a pretty, it's got a little stamped image on it, or not stamped, but you know, just a soft image in it, and then it's got these pretty flowers across the top with the bird, and that's D. And no, these are my giveaways from earlier, so. And then let me see, I've got
more things. Everybody can get something.
Yep, I've got this one. It's got the pretty poppies, and it says notes. I have this one. It has stamps on it.
Do one more, and then I'll start with the first letter in will get A, and the second letter will get B. All right, that's one more.
Two of those.
All right, you ready?
I've got 2A. Yep.
Just going down the line. Debbie Howard's going to get an A.
Oh, this pen's not working. Of course it's not.
Christy's going to get a B.
Okay, B's off the table.
Kath is going to get C. I'm not giving them an option. I'm just going right down the line. Who came in first got A, B, and C. Terry gets D.
Okay, who got C?
Kath.
Okay.
Terry gets D.
Okay.
Belinda gets E.
Okay.
Deborah Wilson F.
Okay.
And you don't have G, so we'll go back to the top, and Rhea will get A.
Okay. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. I think I need to call it a day. I need to get him situated. I am going to be doing this with him all summer. So we have to come up with a better plan. But what I'm going to do is do some occasional pop-ups because there's a lot of stuff I want to get rid of and get it out of here. So I'll be doing some pop-ups whenever I can, whenever there's not somebody selling. So I appreciate y'all all coming today. I appreciate you being here and shopping with me. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of your week. And I know I'll see you out there somewhere. Thank you all. And you're welcome for the giveaways. I like to be able to do that. You did. I'm sorry. We were calling it a day. Christina.
I'll be back in an hour or two selling dash fabric for $1 a yard.
Yep. And I may have some things to sell then if I can get my act together. This is a little stressful. So we'll get it worked out. I've been trying to set up play dates for him, but today there wasn't a play date available. So we'll work it out. But I love you all. I hope you all have a great rest of your afternoon, and I'll see you out there somewhere. Bye, y'all.
Thank you, girls.